Oh, no one even noticed. Dave, no one even noticed. Hello and good evening. It is a gang of folks, a group descending on a place. Where are they going, Dave? I don't know where they're going. All I know is that they are indeed going, right? I was watching this movie, American Assassin. Have you guys ever heard of American Assassin? I was watching and I was thinking to myself how fearful, but at the same time, because they want to sell you something, they let the good guys win, the quote unquote good guys. Because you got to remember, when you're watching these produced movies, when you're watching this stuff, you have to understand that it is a product that they're trying to sell you. All the meanwhile programming you, right? Because these things are called programs. Back in the day, you would watch the program. That's all you got to do is look at old TV shows, and they use that word programming in a lot, because that's what it is. It's a program, and it's meant to program you, the ins and the outs of what you should be afraid of, what you should do, how you should carry yourself, right? I remember before I left my last live how we were talking about the religious faction of our planet, and how this guy, I was reading this piece of information. I don't know where I got it from, but this information was talking about the planet and how each part of it healed the human in one form or another. The ocean did something or does something to you. The land itself does something, and then the sky does something. And some kind of revitalizes you in a way, right? So I wonder why it is we need, and we have that feeling to look outside of this planet when it comes to like your reward for being a good person. It has to be a heavenly or an outer worldly experience in order for you to say, this is utopia, right? That's what heaven is. It's utopia. And so we look for it outside of the planet, only in death, though, right? But all the meanwhile through your life, you know that it's there. That outer body, that otherworldly. And I wonder where it comes from. I start thinking, because you start learning all these different things about our DNA and how some of it is alien. How much DNA, how much human DNA do you actually have in you? Do you even know? Right? It's a small percentage. It's not a lot. Because you're made up of other shit. So maybe that's why we look to the sky, shoot for the stars, because that's where our other home is. The Anunnaki, You don't believe in that. I get it. I get it. The great scientists, the great DNA, you know, those things. It's all fiction, Dave. It's you believe in aliens, you're crazy. It's an omnipresent being that we never seen before. Hello, not aliens, Dave. It's an omnipresent thing that is out there floating or not floating or is all present, right? It's all knowing, hearing, and all that jazz. That's more believable than an alien creation, Dave. Oh, okay, I get it. It sounds crazy both ways, guys. It's just one we've been programmed to believe as opposed to the other. But back to the movie and how they push these ideas, and when you put the glasses on, it's hard to take them off, right? I learned that from this guy that I feel is nefarious, that he was put into my life for a nefarious reason, but he's very smart. I'm sure some of you heard me talk about him. I think they're programming me to not say his name because I don't want to say his name out loud anymore, as you know, before I used to. But he would do that. Like if you put a movie on with him, you couldn't enjoy it because he would break it down and show you all these different facets of why and what and how it is, and it made sense, you know. And then, you know, you kind of take what he says into consideration because of just his how he is and what he does. So you go, oh, that sounds, and then you look at it through what he's saying, through his perspective, through his eyes, and you go, holy shit, that is totally fucking what's happening right now. So you'd never want to get any make-believe, fairy tale, fictional, really off the wall, because he would ruin it for you. And he would show you what the people that put that shit out there is actually trying to do to your mind. That's why they don't allow conspiracy theory talk on YouTube, because they don't want you to be a free thinker. There was this lady that I play pickleball with. Not that there was, but there is. She has a son, and you know, he was an engineer, some type of engineer. I can't really remember the specific type of engineer he was, but he was an engineer. And a government agency wanted him to come work for them. And they said, we just want your imagination to run wild of whatever you think of, kind of like Bob Lazar, how gifted and thought, you know, his thought process, kind of like that. And there's a lot of them out there. They have think tanks out there. What's a think tank, Dave? You guys don't know what a think tank is? Come on, guys. They've got these things going on right now. And you know what you'd rather be than wanting to stop anything? You'd rather be comfortable until it all comes to the forefront and the head of what it is and why it is and how it is and who they is. Who is they, Dave? I don't know who they is, man. Some people call it the devil, evil spirits, beings, you know, the woozy, the wazy. Why not just some really smart things going on, you know? Some really smart beings going on. Why can't it be just that? Not something that's, you know, untangible. Remember, Bob Lazar said that sphere and the technology that they had there in that place was magical. That was the word he used. He goes, you can get it confused with it almost being magical. So if they have technology that is magic-like, man, that most people are so superstitious that they'll go, "Oh, that's totally magic." And, it's a flotational woozy, it's a flotational wazi. Come on, folks. All things are possible under the sun, and it doesn't have to be magic. It can just be cosmic and planetary, right? Like when you look at it in its smallest, most delicate form and you see the power in it. In what, Dave? The power in what? In all life. All biomatter that pops and that electricity that pumps through it. Chemicals in your brain that take that electricity and the neurons fire off in your head. And they're igniting chemicals that are in there, guys. That's where you get all these thoughts and these visions, right? What do the eyeballs do? Well, they're reflecting the light. And then that light is turned into an electronic signal that's sent to the brain. That's how you're able to see. That's almost magical. But you take it for granted because you do it every day. Or the words that are formed through the vocal box and the frequency and the sound that's made. If you take it and you break it down and you think of it, the oxygen that you breathe into your lungs, how the lungs take in these gases and it helps you to have life. But you don't call it magic. We call it life. And the thought processes to control your magic that you create every day just by walking, just by looking at something and either not liking it or loving it, because those thoughts come from the same region of your magic hole. You don't have to believe me, guys. Just try to find out for yourself. It's in you all. The power. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me back up. We have two people that have just arrived into the chat. And one wants to know why the fuck I am talking about, as opposed to what the fuck I am talking about. What is going on? I don't know. You tell me what is going on. You're a living human, right? You let me know what yours going on is. How's your mother? How's your father? Do you have either? How are your kinfolk? Do you have that? You tell me what is going on with you, my friend. All I can say is that I see things in a different light, and I'm trying to talk to you about it, like this movie that I just watched, and how they threw a bomb into the ocean, and everything that was in a 100-mile radius of this explosion of the bomb underneath water, it was an atomic bomb, mind you. It survived. It survived. All the ships, the helicopter that the little hero was in. And you wonder to yourself, why do they let shit survive? Like nothing failed. Because they don't want to scare your ass too fucking bad. You know? And they want you to know that the government is in full control of all your happiness and safety. Don't worry if an atomic bomb explodes in the ocean. So, What is going on with you? Okay, I get it. I understand. It was just a thought that I had as I watched this movie, how this bomb exploded, and you know, it's a movie about our government. And at the end, there's a target that they're watching, right? So the CIA blew up this bomb underwater, and in the end scene, there was a guy that was running for leadership in his country, and he had information on how he knew that the CIA had exploded this bomb. Not that they created, however, they did create the mercenary that created the bomb. So maybe in a sense, the CIA did create this bomb. They did throw it in the water and explode it, but they targeted the guy that was going to release that information. And they made it seem nonchalant and, oh, blase this, blase that in this movie. And I was just like, wow, what a program. What a program. How mad would you be if somebody exploded a nuclear bomb in the Gulf of Mexico? How shocked and horrified would you be if somebody exploded a nuclear bomb in the ocean of Key West in Florida? Would that make you upset? This is what we're talking about, my friend. We're talking about the programs that you take in every day to make yourself and what you tell yourself, I'm okay. This is okay. Somebody was trying to push their Christian views on me. So I went to my cellular device after I got done with the last live. And I pulled up a massacre. I pulled up a question. And let's see if it's in here. Here we go. Famous Native American massacre by Christianity. And what do we have? We have this man. If it will focus for you. I'm not sure if it will. He's an elder of the Dakota tribe. What did Christianity do to the Native Americans? Do you guys even study the things that you worship? The great evil, Christianity, the Bible, and the Native American genocide by PBS. Now, you can either buy into it or you cannot. Here's another one. This is an incorrect terminology, even though it's a generalized and accepted one, right? But this is an incorrect terminology because Indians are from India. And the Native American had a bunch of different tribes and nations here on this land of the North American continent. So I read this a little while, and I'm sorry, guys, but I'm totally not reading your comments. So I apologize. I probably won't read them till later because I don't want to lose my train of thought with these things. But these are the very reasons why I always take into consideration what your tree has produced. If in your Bible it says a good tree will not produce bad fruit and a bad tree will not produce good fruit, well then, this certainly cannot be a good tree. Well, at least not to the Native Americans, or because they didn't share the same beliefs as this group of people. well then their thoughts and their considerations are null and void, because after all, they wear moccasins and skins to cover their genitalia, and sometimes no coverings of the genitalia at all with some tribes. No shoes, no shirt, no service. Do you know where that saying comes from? That comes from these times. Because the Native American, well, they didn't wear shirts. And if you didn't have a shirt, well, then you couldn't get any service. You cannot trade here with us. And then the Native American, but you guys slaughtered all the fucking buffalo that we used to hunt. Now I have to buy this shit that you have in this fucking store. And then you won't even let me come in the fucking store because I don't have on a motherfucking shirt, man. We don't do that shit. That's your shit. Just open up the fucking door and let me buy some goddamn bread, please. Oh, God, I know, right? Turn away from it. No. Don't turn away from it. We will make this guy look like he's on something. That's what we'll do. I get it, guys. No hay problema. You need something to ground you. I get it. And if I shake that, it will make you upset. No shoes, no shirt, no service. I understand. It's a fever dream. He's thinking about Native Americans. What is he talking about? I'm talking about your programs. But maybe either my explanations are here and there and you don't know how to tie them together to your programs, to your setups, to your ins and your outs, to the very thing that is driving people insane in the hundreds of thousands. There was another sacrifice today, guys. It was in Houston on the 610 loop at a mega church. Programs that are driving people mad. And it's all going to be about for the control of you and me. And, don't worry, guys. Soon enough, you won't have to listen to these kinds of rants. You won't have to, because they'll be outlawed. And you will like it. You will want more of it. You think it's great. Right? It will not deter you from paying your mortgage. You're going to do that. Just hopefully it doesn't crash from underneath your feet like it has for so many other people. Hopefully you won't be one of those ones. It'll never happen to me. I don't care. This is a crazy drunk guy, right? That's what you say? Oh, God. I'm sorry that you feel that way. I'm only trying to communicate with you. Hopefully there's one of you in there that sees what I'm talking about. He is opening the door, he says. You're opening the door with writings? Is that the door being opened to me? Your writings to me. I will read your spelling. But you too will take that word spelling for granted. Yes, babe. I got it, babe. You're my fucking one and only, you gorgeous motherfucker. Have you guys seen my dogs? Come on, man. Have you seen my dogs? Of course you've seen my dogs. Is it a moral compass that makes us release that chemical that falls in love with the dog? What makes us do that? Why are they able to hijack that emotion from us? That feeling of, I must protect this thing and care for this thing. And then some people get enraged by the things and they do mean things to the things, like put them in bags and throw them in rivers. Right? We're opening the door to you. What is it? I don't see a fucking thing. I think my dog is blind. Oh, you're barking at those people. He sees those individuals. No, I don't deter the dog from barking if there's someone around. If I don't see anybody, I definitely will tell him to shut the fuck up. But since there's people there, we will allow them to bark. Good girl, baby. Good girl. Yes, I'm fucking him. You're a fucking awesome piece of dog meat. No, seriously, guys, she's the one. Oh, look, there are cherries and berries over there. Look at that, guys. I want to go see what's going on over there. Let's go be a 1A auditor. Would you like to? Let's stop all this talk of creations and creators and why do we feel the need to look outside of ourselves for salvation, and why it has to be outer planetary heaven, right? Is that why you hate the planet so much, guys? You can't wait to get to heaven? Well, there were some societies, I'll call them that, cultures. That's the word I couldn't grasp. There are some cultures that couldn't wait to get into the dirt. Or they would put themselves hey man, chill out. They would put themselves in on stilts, or they would burn themselves to ashes. Look how this person stopped, right? Look, completely stopped. See? You see how people are? They fuck with you. She stopped. And remember, legally, no one has the right of way. What is this, guys? What is that? Should we get out and ask questions? Right? Would a drunk person want to do that? I don't fucking think so, my friends. Let's see the drama, because as a human, we all love drama. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, guys. Whoa. Woo, those lights are Brisdale. Yes. Get out of my stop, they would say to me. Or, let's see. If it's not a stop, and it's a domestic dispute, they have tons of those. They have tons of domestic disputes here, guys. Here in the mountains. Oh, this is totally a stop. Let's see what we got here. All right, we've got what appears to be someone, and they have their vehicle wide open. I'm sorry that the video is so scratchy. They got one guy on the hood of the car, questioning him. That guy over there, he was in my other video about, he was the backup for the, wait, let me see. No, that ain't him. He's a little bit fatter. No, this is the night guys. Never mind, I don't know that dude. Oh, look, he's letting them smoke the cigarette. Look, he's letting them have a pull of the cigarette. You see that? Not all cops are fucking dicks, man. Yeah. He's like, yeah, you're about to go to jail. Here, go ahead and smoke that. Wait, baby. I'm trying to see if I can catch him actually letting the dude hit the cigarette. There's no smoke though, Dave. Well, maybe it's not a cigarette. It's a DUI device. Stop, chill, man. I'm watching this fucking live action news at 5 unfold. Wait, where'd the guys go? There they go. My bad. Oh no, he was letting them talk to someone on the phone. He was saying, yeah, so they're going to jail, or it's his superior saying, no, that's so and so. Let him go. Brandon Scott, who are you asking? Who am I? I'm no one, sir. And I'm everyone. You know? What we must ask ourselves is, what you must ask is, who am I, Brandon? You must ask yourself who you are, Brandon. Never mind about the next man. I have no control over your happiness. Only you have control over that. I'm only... No, not mustache. Mustache works during the day. Oh yeah, he's letting the guy talk on the phone. Maybe translation. Translation therein, guys. You see, the live stream can turn into a variety of things very, very quickly, guys. I'm taking it that this dude is cuffed. He's talking to someone. This dude's on the thing, and then there was another man that walked over here to this patrol car, to this one right here. This is sheriff. That is PD. Why the two different agencies, guys? Do y'all even care? Do you know policy is a Latin word? Do you know what it means? It means, I mean, not policy, but police. And that's exactly what policy is. They're the same thing. These are policy enforcers. That's what police means. And you don't ever have to believe anything I say. You can just look it up. Look, not one of them noticed me. I have my lights on and everything. Not one of them looked over here at me or cared or any of that shit, because we are in a parking lot of a hotel. And I almost want to get out and walk over there, but I can't. Why, Dave? Because I am not light-skinned. I am not one of light skin, and they probably draw down thinking I'm the gang leader and pop, 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 pop on the live. Holy shit, Siri got popped on the live? On the live. He thought he was gonna 1A audit these fucking Keystone cops, and they weren't having it. What the fuck are you guys talking about? This is what I don't get. What is everybody standing around for? Uh-oh. Okay, there's a reflection coming off the thing. I mean, somebody's moving. Ah, yes, there is movement right there. Big boy, sheriff's deputy, green pants. Let's see what they do. See, this is why I want to try to go see what the fuck, man. I want to go ask them. But I am nervous to do that. I've been beat up by cops before, dude. Yeah, he said, yeah, go ahead and lean back up against the car. They're going, yeah, we're gonna. Uh-oh, he's shaking his foot in nervousness. Echo 492 Delta. Roger that, Commander-in-Chief. We got us a couple of hot potatoes. Uh-oh, here comes more. They have more backups. There's even, maybe that's transport. Transport, what does that mean? So, transport is where they have an extra unit to come take the guys to jail. And these guys get to stay out and patrol. That's what? He's like, the guys over there told they were going. Maybe they did see me. I'm not, I'm right behind this white truck. It's not like I'm hiding really well. Uh-oh, they're freaking out. What do you got, guys? What was in the car? Some drogas? They had drogas in the car, guys. They have things on the hood of their car. You see it? There's things on the hood of their car. Drogos operator! There's a lot of cops in this small little town. Jeez, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4 units. That's not a lot to you guys, I know, because you're probably in a city somewhere. But this is police activity in America, United States of America. And it should concern you. Like, what is and why is it going on? Because we have a lot of tax dollars, boys. I'm not finna stick around and get fucked with by these policistas, even though I'd probably hand their ass to them if they did try. See, what it is you gotta know your rights. If you don't know your rights, you ain't gonna be able to talk shit to the cops. And then that's another reason why you don't drink and do drugs, guys. And I know a lot of you think that when you first hear me start to talk and the shit that I talk about, you go, what the fuck is this fool talking about? Man, are you on drugs, Dave? Dave, are you drunk, Dave? Right? You can't be any of those things. Not and be able to sit here and watch the Policita and then par chance maybe And why did I go up to him? Because, man, I don't feel like fucking with the cops, man. Let those cops do their thing. I'm not that way. I don't like dealing or interacting with the cops, really, man. But I will if I have to. Undercover. That's the wow. That is totally the undercover car. Is it turning? So there was a brown Toyota Land Cruiser that hit its cherries and berries when that trucker, me and that trucker had got into it, right? He had got mad and he paused on the street. And because he got mad and he paused on the street, the cop hit him up like, dude, get out of the fucking road. You can't just be sitting here. Because he was, it was a little inter corporation tiff. We're having a little inter corporation tiff. Guys, you out there? Noog, what the fuck? Noog, give me some news I can use, Noogs. Zip file, you say? Put it in a zip file? Put it in a zip file, says the Noog. Anybody else know what a zip file is? I know I learned what it was today. I think it's great. I think it's great that all you guys are just so smart, so educated, so well-rounded, all of you are. That's why you're able to sit here and listen to me and not feel foolish. Call me a drunk and a druggie. What is he talking about? Remember, guys, they already told you that there's fucking aliens. They was in Congress. They were sitting there telling you. And none of you gave a fuck. No, not one of you cared. How meaningless all that shit back there really was. What are you talking about, Dave? What's meaningless about them stopping those guys? Well, because I didn't see anybody in the trunk with, they didn't have the trunk over and they had a motherfucker tied up in there or dead body parts or a lot of guns. So, what the problem was? No one cares? I get it, man. It's hard out there, but it's fair out there. Did you want to go P-O-T-T-Y with the P-O-T-T-Y, my love? I fucking love you, girl. Wait. 1 minute ago. Oh, Michelle. Wait, what is going on? Look at that. You see the program? The program. This is the program. Okay, so I just released a little video short about my girls and how they're intact. Go potty. And you've been taught and programmed to believe that you have to cut your animal open and yank its fucking insides out. You're programmed to believe that. And then you attack me because I don't have your same beliefs. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. And then you get these fucking God knows what or who that do these quote unquote studies to tell us the benefits therein, and there aren't really any, other than the fact you don't want a bunch of fucking puppies running around. How about just be a responsible human? And not let some dog come up to your dog and fuck it and you have puppies now. You'll talk shit to me, but you won't talk shit on them fucking videos where they got the little French fucking bulldogs that got a litter of puppies sucking on each tit because they're so cute and they just bred that dog to sell those dogs. So don't give me fucking shit about my dogs being intact. Please. Miss Michelle. I'm not even going to attempt your name. There it is. Here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you a piece of game that they try to drop on me to scare me, to make me be scared. If she isn't producing litters, comma, every time she has a period, which is a heat cycle or estrus, her chances of uterus, etc., cancer skyrocket. So, all those female wolves and fox that don't get pregnant, they're running around with uterine cancer? Or maybe it's the shit you're feeding your fucking dog that's giving it fucking cancer. And you're looking for shit to blame. So you want to fucking be grotesque and cut shit open and cut shit out. And if I don't follow your points of views, I'm wrong. And then you regurgitate this fucking bullshit that you read in some science fucking weekly produced by people that make dog food. And you want me to believe it? That's how I know you guys are out there. You have this one-way mindset that this is the correct way to go. This is the only way to go. And if you don't go that way, well, then I never heard such bullshit. Says Michelle, 6616. I wonder if you did hop on the live, Michelle, and you were just too scared or too frightened to say anything in the chat because you're trying to learn more about me before you open up your mouth. So, if you don't cut your dog's guts out, you're going to give her cancer, basically, is what they want me to believe. So we have elk. They have a heat cycle. There's not a bull to make them have a baby elk. And her chances of uterine cancer skyrocket. So what you're telling me is that I need to make puppies, right? That's how I'm going to look at it. No, Dave, don't make puppies. Don't make more puppies. Jesus Christ. But cut your dog's guts out. It's for the good. Hey, you tell that to the one guy who was fucking crying his heart out because the veterinarian made a mistake and killed his dog. And she was in there for a quote unquote routine gut check or gut extraction, uterus extraction. What else can we call it? What is that? A spade or is that a neuter? I get confused with these scientific terms. I'm only a dumb human. Keep it on or move somewhere. Samantha Myers. Thank you, Samantha. We are in a place that don't get in your business like that. It's a red county. I know that Colorado's a blue state because of Denver, but there's a bunch of red counties in Colorado too, where they live and let live, and they don't fucking tax you if your dog's quote unquote intact. Look, and people look at my video and they think that I'm picking at them. I'm not picking at anyone. I don't give a fuck what you do to your dog. It's your dog. In the eyes of the law, the dog is a piece of property. And I get it. It lives and it breathes. But nobody gives a fuck about a goldfish when somebody doesn't change out its fucking water. And that's a living, breathing thing. Oh, but it's different? How so? I've never seen anybody get a ticket for abusing or neglecting their goldfish, Dave, because nobody really gives a fuck about goldfish. They die quickly anyways, Dave. Right. I see. I get it. We got to put judgment and we got to show how things are different on a scale of 1 to 10. What about a fetus? Ooh, Dave, don't fucking do it, Dave. What about a fetus, guys? No, Dave. It's my choice, not yours. Only if I want it, then it's your decision to either pay or not pay the child support. Then you can either go to jail or not. Right. I get it. You're upset at me. You're upset with me because the shit that I'm saying. I'm sorry. I do apologize, guys. I get in these little moods sometimes, and no, it's not drugs. It's just my mind. My mind spinning. That's why I used to smoke pot, actually. It would help my brain calm down. It would help my brain to shut the fuck up, basically. But now, since I've slowed down on that, I can't stop from thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. And I think oftenly of you guys. And the reason why I think oftenly of you guys is because you're my fucking fellow human. And you make decisions and will make decisions that are going to one way or another affect me on my journey here on planet Earth. That's why they're trying to get us to be a hive mind, guys. Like the aliens, you know? All on the same pattern. That's why some of them are envious of us. The Zionists call it free will. No, not free William, like free him from jail. Free will as in you have the options of doing whatever the fuck you want inside of the eyes of man's law. Not of nature's law. You can't live that way. You have to live inside of man's law. Why would you want to live any other way? I don't fucking know. I've never lived any other way. I've always lived inside the bounds of the law. And if I didn't follow it, I would get punished. And so on and so forth. I never lived under a natural law up until somewhat now, because I don't like being in a room or a house. It makes me panicky. Especially knowing when I go into a Home Depot, right, to buy a tool or whatever, and I walk around the Home Depot or the Lowe's building centers, and I start reading the warning labels on all these items that are inside of houses. And the warning label says, caution, this water faucet might give you fucking cancer. Not the fact that you didn't fix your dog. She might have just been drinking out of this water faucet. And here is my disclaimer. What do you want to go do? You want to go chase after something? There's nothing really out there. It's a different bark. When she feels like something's really out there, see, she just does that to get outside. She whines a little bit. That's when I know not to let her out, because she'd fucking try to go chase something. Yeah. Why don't you people that are so harsh on spitting these fucking fear tactics at me, why don't you read the warning label on your fucking garden hose? Or that brand new $1,000 faucet that you just put in your house. Why don't you, oh, wait, you don't build houses? You don't like to go into the Home Depot? You just rip all that shit off? You don't actually take the time to look at the warning tags? And all of it has it. Anything that's important anyways, like where you get your water from, all of the pipings, all of the piping that you have in your fucking house has the warning of caution. Cancer may be inanimate by using this, but you still use it. Oh, but you're gonna judge me because my dog isn't fixed? Get the fuck out of here, man. You let your child drink out of that faucet that could possibly give it cancer at any moment. Oh, you didn't think I knew that one? Oh yeah, I know that one. I totally read things. That's how I know the Christians killed a lot of shit. The Zionists. You guys killed a lot of shit, man. And I mean human shit. And then you sit there and you try to fucking, hey, yo, that's my ice cream. See, I gotta stop talking to you guys. She's starting to speak slick. This, you have to wait until I give you some tita. You can't just grab it. Yeah, so I made this video a long time ago, and I said something about how we're gonna go fight a ticket because the girls are intact, right? And people start hitting me up that I'm a bad fucking person because I'm gonna give them cancer, because hold on, let me read these other things once I stop. I want to go towards the back area of this fucking hollow. And so all I was merely saying is everybody filed out of the fucking room because they're so fucking, it scares them to think these things. It scares them to know that your water faucet is poisoning you. No, it's not. Okay. Why the fuck put a disclaimer on it then? You don't believe me? We're gonna go to a Lowe's tomorrow. Wait, what time it is? Okay, the building center is closed here. We're gonna visit a building center together. I'll make a short showing you guys the disclaimers on these water spigots and faucets and toilets. The disclaimer of caution, you just might get sick using this water faucet. And at first, when I first picked up the first piece of piping that I was trying to get, I thought it was just because it was a cheap pipe. That's why, right? So then I go to where the expensive pipings and shit are, and they have it too. And then I go to another area and they have it too. And I'm going all over the place and I'm just like, wait, the adhesives that they use to bind these things together, the Fox and the solder that they use to bind the copper shit together, all that shit is poisonous, bro. And you use it to make your little houses. And then you tell me that I'm crazy because I don't want to live in one. Well, I think you're crazy, guys. You're living in a fucking cancer box and you don't gotta fucking believe me. Go read the warning labels on the shit that they used to build your little tiki-tox houses. I only see it. And they'll go, man, I don't want to listen to that guy. He's fucking crazy. He scares me. Ask yourself this, though. Am I lying to you? Don't lie. Somebody said that. Don't lie. Even though we do it every day. Oh, shit. I was just talking about you, Sunshine. How you tell people not to lie. But we always lie in one form or another. In one way or another, we lie to ourselves and to the people around us. I have to pay my rent. Do you really have to? Nobody has to do anything except die. Nobody has to do anything in life except die. So we lie to ourselves, Tita. Tita, we lie to ourselves, babe, every day in one fashion or another. How can we stop lying? We're natural manipulators. We manipulate everything. This is a paper item. We took a piece of wood and we manipulated it into this. With graphics, this is a manipulation. There aren't any actual pecans there, but they want you to believe that they're right there. I know you go, no, that's a picture. Maybe I am crazy. Are you getting up in here? Let's go. All right, chill. One time I left a whole one of these, right? I went into the rec center to take a shower, and I left it in here so it could soften. And this person right here, or this animal right here, this mammal, ate the whole thing. And nothing happened to her. There was nothing. You know? There was no nothing. There was no nothing. No sickness, no fainting, no dizziness, no diarrhea, no nothing. Like, they eat whole chickens. They eat whole raw chickens. And there's no blood in their stool ever. What would blood in the stool indicate, Dave? That the bone in the chicken is causing some type of cut. Hello, sunshine. Let's see. Empress Irene. Oh boy. Empress Irene, you don't give a fuck about fish. Only if they're grilled or blackened. That's all you care about. I like my fish grilled. I care what kind of garlic butter I put on my fish. Yeah, I bet. I care what kind of lemon butter I put on my fish. Fuck you, Dave. I care. No, you don't. No, you don't, Irene. Look at my friend. She's spitting knowledge about the goldfish. Yeah? How many goldfish neglect cases have there ever seen? He was neglecting his fish. They didn't have access to water or food. Wait. Do fish drink water? How do they get their hydration? How do fish get hydrated? Do they actually drink the water that they live in? Does anybody know? Man, hold up. I lost it. No, Tita. Can't have it. She's like, let me get the last bit of that. Come on, man. That's it. What's up? No, for real. I have to get more diesel gas. Girls, I have to get more diesel fuel. We have to get more diesel fuel for the pump. For the pump? Yes. Need more diesel fuel, guys. It is one. Fantastic. Not good, Dan. Hello. How are you today? How are you this fine evening, not good, Dan? Do I put you off by some of the things that I say, not good, Dan? Well, then no, they don't. Goldfish can live to 20-ish years. Yeah, but who gets in trouble behind a fucking neglected goldfish? No one. If goldfish can live up to 20-ish years and it dies, does anybody get charged or do they just flush the fucking thing down the toilet? If you leave your goldfish at home all day while you go to work, is anybody going to care? No. Because it's quiet. It doesn't make noise. But because dogs make noise and they're not quiet, well, then people start to wonder and they care. Their sensibilities start to get shaken. Like, oh my God, what's going on? Why is that happening? Someone call someone! Hurry! There's a goldfish in distress! Man, why? How is it that we pick and choose like this, right? And they make it make sense. All those smart people, they make it make sense to you. Why you care more about a pet poodle as opposed to, let's say, a cockroach. Or maybe a gecko, right? There were some protesters that got mad about cows being eaten, right? And it made me laugh because the lady goes, you wouldn't eat your dog or your cat. And in my brain, I go, I don't know, depending on what country you're in, my friend. You know, back in the 80s, before a lot of you were born, back in the 80s, they used to joke about how they cooked dog in Mexico. Back in the 80s. Now they don't joke like that anymore. Like, I haven't heard a joke. It's normally Asian people, right? They joke like that. But back in the 80s, they used to joke like that. The comedians and shit. They made jokes about the tacos trucks cooking up your pet poodles and shit. So, how times change. Right? And they're pushing their agenda. Did you watch the Super Bowl? Did anybody pay attention to the commercials? Nobody cares. You're waiting for it to all explode, right? You have your marshmallows ready? What do you think, Tita? Do they have their marshmallows ready? Who is here, guys? I see one and I see two. Say hello. Is it still you, Dan? Is it still you, Sunshine? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Lily, Tita, what's the talking about, Mama? You want to go out there again? What about you? Do you want to go out there? Lily, come on, babe. I'm finna go to sleep. Come on, let's go. Little, come. Come on, baby. Up. Good girl. Well, James Stoner, yes, you will own nothing, eat the bugs, and be LGBTQIA. Holy shit. I own nothing. I mean, there's some fictitious. I pay money for property tax, and I pay a registration fee. Even though I own this truck, I still have to pay a registration fee. No, thank you. You're in my ear with that shit. No, no. Fuck all that. Don't do that. Be back there and bark. There you go. There's your name a car for an edit. Boom. I don't care about an edit, guys. Hey, you like to edit shit? That's fantastic. Congratulations. I just thought of that when they got mad at me. Wow. Mike and Trish Daily Excursion, $11.99. You guys know that? Fix the babies. It's best for all. Ignorance does not help them. Move to the Northeast. Best care in the country. You are not doing any good for them. Wow. Wow. Says who, Mike? Says you? Let's see who you are. Let's see if we got comment. Ah, we do have content. Ah, I love it. He is an old program.
Okay, so we're getting ready to go to Vermont. It's 3:30 in the morning, and I asked Mike to go get the cola. And this is what I get. can't anymore. Here we go. Oh wait, I'm gonna do that clock. Yeah.
Tree turdy.
Tree turdy.
Tree turdy.
Really good.
Let's see. Join March 28th of 2022. 51,816 views. I bet you anything, Mike, you bought your fucking dog, didn't you? You bought your dog, didn't you, you fucking piece of shit? Trying to tell me that what I am or am not doing correctly. Wow. This is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Mike and Trish Daily. Mike and Trish Daily Excursion, $11.99. On behalf of me, Tita and Little, eat a dick. Thank you. For real. Whichever one of you wrote on my page. I don't know which one. It might have been Trish. It might have been Mike. So being that I don't know which one of you spewed your views, eat a dick. Lily, you hear that? They're hoping that you die of cancer. They do. Mike and Trish. Mike and Trish, 74 subscribers, 170 videos. They've uploaded 170 videos. They have 51,000 views. No communities. Some shorts, though. Awesome. He has a dog and a little cone.
One of the dogs got hurt. And I'm going to turn this thing around so you can see how ridiculous she looks.
Slap shot.
The slap shot. She's got a cone on her head. She's a cone head. Remember Saturday Night Live and the cone heads? Well, she's one of them now. So,
Chill out, babe.
No, I haven't. No. For me.
Not too late.
Oh, great. Thanks.
So,
You're not doing any good for them.
and I'm going to turn this.
I
around.
will say the same thing to him about his dogs.
She looks.
Slap shot.
The slap shot. She's got a cone on her head. She's a cone head. Remember Saturday Night Live and the cone heads? Well, she's one of them now. There's Trish.
No, I haven't. No. Don't take a picture of me.
Not too late.
Oh, great. Thanks.
So, one of the dogs got hurt. And I'm going to turn this thing around so you can see how ridiculous she looks.
What did we say to him?
Slap shot. She's got a cone on her head. She's a cone head. Remember?
You're not doing any good for them by being lazy
Well,
slobs.
she's one of them now.
Go run some laps.
There's Trish.
No, I haven't.
What do you want, kid? You want to go back out there, right? Because you're having so much fun running around
So,
out there.
one of the dogs got hurt. And I'm going to turn this thing around.
They totally want me to cut my dog's guts out. Barbarians. You're all barbaric and you make up these fucking reasons why you cut up your animal. You make up these reasons why so that way you feel good about why you did it. I won't feel good about it. I don't, I know you think this way. I get it. They taught you that. Someone taught you that. And you took it and you went and you ran wholeheartedly with it.
One of the dogs
But
is hurt.
I grew up in the old school
I'm going to turn this thing around.
where it wasn't common in Galveston, where I grew up.
She looks.
The dogs didn't get fixed. A lot of dogs didn't get fixed and they lived to be old, you fucking dumb asshole.
She's a cool head.
They didn't get sick. They didn't get cancer.
Saturday Night Live.
They didn't get pregnant.
Well, she's one of them.
Hell, I had an auntie that had a dog. She always, every 6 months, she had a diaper on. Did she get pregnant? Never, not once. And she died when she was 13 years old in human years. So I'm just, like, I listened to some of the shit, and you want me to completely negate what I learned growing up, right? You want me to completely negate all the things that I saw. Never mind what a motherfucker told you. Your dog will get cancer. Your dog will get cancer drinking out of your water faucet.
Remember? Saturday Night Live.
I gotta put the negative comment on there.
Well, she's one of them now.
Ooh, I came and visited their channel.
So we're
So, one of the dogs got hurt. And
Are you watching your channel, Mike? Did you deny my what you call it?
She looks.
Yeah, I had to fix the babies, they say. It's best for all, they say. Unless one of them dies in surgery, then it's not so best, right? Then it's, oh, well, Ignorance does not help them. Ignorance. You see how they try to belittle me as being an ignorant person because I walk the planet differently than they do. I'm an ignorant person. You guys make it like an important thing for me to keep the dogs the way they are and keep doing this. You know you do that, right? It makes me want to experimentate. Yeah, it makes me want to experiment with time and unedited animal. I want an unedited animal and time, and let's see what happens. Right? That's how we can find out, right? We have to do a science study. We have to do science. Do we remember what science meant, guys? We looked it up. Were you guys here when we looked up what science meant? Move to the northeast, where the gun laws are out of control. No, thank you, my friend. Best care in the country, says Mike. You are not doing any good for them. Wow. Mr. High Horse. Mr. High Horse. I'm not going to be rude. I'm going to stop. I put the video out there. I put the video out there for all you that cut your dogs open and you yank their fucking guts out because you believe it's best for them. No, the vet told me. Yeah? Go to a Home Depot and just walk around. That's why I say that, guys. There's a ton of fucking shit that can give you and your animals cancer, dude. It's a ton of shit. You motherfuckers just don't like cleaning up the mess that the girl makes when she's on her estrus. That's why. You don't want to clean up the mess. And because you've cut your dogs open, you want everybody to do the same fucking thing. And for those of them that don't cut their dog open, well, then they're fucking ignorant and dumb. That's fucking crazy to me, guys. How you want people to move the way you move, and then you come up with these fear tactics to try to get a motherfucker to do what you do. You use fear tactics. And then if I don't abide by your fear tactic, then I'm being ignorant to your fear tactic. And what is the fear tactic? You're going to get cancer. Motherfucker, you get cancer just walking around, dude. You didn't know that? I don't live like that. I don't live in the what ifs, guys. I know you like to, and like to do the what if game and play the whole, oh, but what if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens, Dave? Aren't you scared that that's going to happen, Dave? Aren't you scared that you don't fix your dogs and then something eats their guts up? Something might eat their guts up anyways. This lady has a fixed dog. Her dog has tumors all over its fucking body. All over it. She's constantly cutting them out. She doesn't want to let her dog go. It's fixed. It's a girl. What's the reason for that, guys? You're so filled with fear and shit. And you try to get everybody to tag along with you. Like, yeah. Fucking idiot, man. What's the dookie? You're my dookie? You're my dookie? Come on, babe. Oh no, it gets cold, huh? It's 0 degrees out there. Let's do this. We're going to look up average lifespan of an American Pit Bull Terrier. Excuse me. Average lifespan of a Pit Bull Terrier. 8 to 15 years. You know my son has a pair of pit bulls, right? One's name is Sheila, who is 7, and one's name is Magnus, who is 7. He's had them for 7 years. Sheila is not fixed. Sheila's never had a litter. She's healthier than most dogs her age. So what the are you guys talking about with your fucking fear mongering? You try to fear monger people about their doggies because they don't want to cut them open. Sheila ain't never been fixed, and she ain't sick. She eats healthy, she runs, she plays, she's happy, and she's 7. So she got 1 more year to go until she meets that lifespan marker. With your fear tactics, guys, Mike and Trish, eat a dick. You're so quick, and you don't even know anybody that has dogs that aren't fixed, do you? That have lived forever without any medical problems. Do you? You don't know anybody like that. I do. They're gonna die. If you don't cut their guts out, they're gonna fucking die. Is that what you want, Dave? They're gonna die. Is that what you want? Wait. That's a part of life. Everybody dies. Look at them now, though. Look at the healthiness now, though. Look at this moment in time, right now. And my baby. That looks better than your dogs, Mike. They look more healthy, more muscle, more energy, more personality, Mikey. You and your fucking wife, Trish. I'll go in on you, Mike. Especially now that I know you got a channel. I always look for people that got a channel that got something to say. That way I can go in on you. You're not doing any good for your dogs, Mike. Can you even run a lap? Huh? When was the last time you actually broke a sweat with your dogs next to you, running, going up a hill? Huh? When was the last time you did that, Mikey? How about you, Trish? When's the last time you actually went on a 5-mile run with your dog? I saw that was a German Shepherd. Let's ask this question. Hold on, little. Stop. How much exercise does a German Shepherd need daily?
According to PDSA, your German Shepherd will need a minimum of 2 hours of exercise every day. This should include walks and off-lead exercise in a safe area, with extra playtime and training on top.
Off-lead exercise. What does that mean, off-lead exercise? What is she saying when she says your dog needs to be off-lead exercising? That means they need to fucking run around. You gotta let them run around. That's why the majority of you need that. You need that front yard because you won't get off your ass to go run with your dog. You just open up your back fucking door and let it run out there. But I'm not doing any good for me and my dogs. We go up hills and mountains. Some of you have been with us on these adventures. Right now it's wintertime and we don't do that hardly in the wintertime because, well, we're not made to walk in the snow. At least I'm not. They're not. So we'll rest. But summertime's on its way. Springtime is soon to be here. And you'll be with us. Stop. You just went out there, nigga. No. Stop. You want this? It's crazy. We have a pit bull at the end of its life, average, unfixed, healthy. You guys trip me out, man. Why would you tell us this? Are you trying to promote not fixing your dog? Huh, Dave? Are you trying to promote not cutting your dog open and yanking out its insides? Is that what you're promoting, Dave? Why are you guys promoting cutting things open and yanking shit out? And that's what? That's healthy. My. Just like hormone blockers, right? I bet you the same motherfucker that's like, let them do what they want. Let them take the hormone blockers. It's fine. Aren't you? No, that isn't hair loss. That is a gold stripe. It is a gold stripe in my brindle dog. Her name is Tita. Tita, they want you to get cancer, Tita. Mike and Trish do. Mike and Trish want you to get sick so that way I can be wrong about cutting you open and taking out your uterus. You want me to take your uterus out of you? Do you want me to knock you out with drugs, cut open your belly, and cut out your uterus? Do you want me to do that to you? These people are saying that this is what I need to do to you guys. I mean, just let's listen to that. They want me to knock you out with a drug, cut you open, and then cut your uterus out. Do you want me to do that to you? Do you want me to do all those things to you? Knock you? I mean, that sounds weird when you say it out loud like that. You have to say that. We're fixing her, right? You have to put fixing. Get your dog fixed. I didn't know my dog was broken. No, Dave, you got to get your dog fixed. In what way is my dog broken again? That we need to fix it? You want me to knock my dog out with some drug? Trust someone I don't know from Adam first. Let's put that in front. Trust someone or two someones, an anesthesiologist and the fucking doctor. Hopefully the doctor has a goddamn anesthesiologist and he's not doing it all by himself. You want me to trust this anesthesiologist and a doctor, two people I've never met before, to knock my dog out, lay it on its back, slice open its belly, and then cut out an organ from them? You want me to do that because you guys do it. I know a pit bull that has her uterus, and she's 7. Her name is Sheila. Sheila, oh Sheila. She's still alive, guys. No big bumps coming out of her. What about that? Can we take that into consideration? Can I take that into consideration, being that I know a dog that still has its uterus and she's 7, coming to the end of her life cycle, and you guys are giving me fucking bullshit? You're giving me shit about it? Just because you cut your dog open and yank its fucking guts out, I'm supposed to do it? No, thank you, man. You can't control me or my fellow mammals like that. I know you want to, because it makes you feel good about your decision in doing that, right? No, I don't trust these people. I'm sorry. Nope. I don't trust anybody to work on my dog like that. We'll just keep on cleaning up the blood, huh, babe? Yep. That's it. Diapers and a lot of bleach. Diapers and a lot of bleach, Lily. Go lay down, Lily. That's it. Down. Diapers and a lot of blood. Clean up on aisle 3, please. James Stoner, were either one of those dogs without a uterus? Okay, so I get it why you would do it to a... Stop. No. Stop. Lay down. I get it why you would do it to a woman, right? The female dog. You made up these reasons why, because of the uterus and the cancer and all that shit. Then why do you cut the male's dog nut out of it? Why do you cut its balls out of it? Does it get testicular cancer if you don't cut their balls out of it? Is that the reasoning we're gonna come up with? Because if it is, I'm with it, you know? If that's the reason why we cut the ball out of the dog because it's gonna get testicular cancer, that'd be a sane reason why. You know? Little, they want me to cut your guts out, babe. Do you understand that? They want your guts ripped out of you because it's good for you. That's what they're saying. I'm not saying that. I don't want to knock you out and cut your guts out. I don't want to do that. I want to love you forever. Then you be my girl, bro. There's another person who has experienced what I experienced with dogs and uteruses, Mike and Trish. Hey, man. You want to go back out there? All right. Let's see what you wanted. What are you trying to get? It's fucking cold. Can't provide. Come on, man. Let's go. Get up. So get up. Get on up. Kind of hungry, guys. All this talk of uterus is being cut out. It has made me hungry. And then I think I need more diesel fuel for my diesel heater. This is how I stay warm in the nighttime without leaving my truck running. I have purchased a diesel heater that runs off of my battery pack that I have inside of my truck. and my dogs still have their uteruses. People don't understand. I mean, I understand. I get it. You know, you see all the sad videos where they fucking have the girl dog with her puppies, and it's sad. And then they get rescued, and then it's happy. Look at my baby. Hold on, I'm telling these people to look at you. Stop jabbing me in my face. Look at my tita. Tita, oh, tita, this is daddy tita. She my pricky girl. She daddy pricky girl. Tita, you have your uterus? They want me to cut it out of you. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to take that chance. You guys can take that chance. Some of the best care in... Wait, do dogs ever die on the operating table, though? And if even one has died on the operating table there in the Northeast where you're at, Mikey, then I'm not going to cut my dog open, dude. Dogs get fucking cancer fixed or not. I've seen it. Hey, chill out. Get in the bag. Chill out. I know, I hear that too. I hear like a little whizzing sound. Sounds weird. It's very dark out here. They see shadows and they start freaking out. Maybe because we're being visited in the night. Mike and Trish, daily fucker. Mike and Trish, you're a daily. We're not a professional broadcast system, guys, so sometimes curse words come out, and I want to apologize. I'm only a human, and I have humanoid ways every now and then. I do have to turn this light off, though, because we're coming into a roaded area where it is illegal to drive with that kind of a light on inside of your car, and we do not want to participate in any illegalities. Sunshine said not to attack women. I don't know what that means. Like, you can't make jokes about women? Make fun of women? Sunshine, what do you mean? Because you shouldn't attack anybody, Sunshine. Like, physically attack. You shouldn't attack anybody. But you can make jokes about whoever the fuck you want to, Sunshine. And you shouldn't view it as an attack, okay? This is the United States where speech is never viewed as an attack. It's only speech. So you can say whatever you want. America! Some people like to think of it as. I like to just think of it as the United States. It is 10 o'clock past. I have a girl dog that is a very girl dog. She has her uterus. Her body, her choice. Her body, her choice? Her body, her choice, guys. She can't communicate that she wants her guts pulled out, so we're not going to do it, okay? Ping, 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 ping. Wait, what? Still holding on? I'm waiting for this. When it goes down to 0, we will end it. We will end it all. What they're saying is they want your uteruses gone, girls. Tita still has her uterus, guys. God, I can't cut it out of her. What's wrong with you? What if they overdose her and she dies? What if there's some kind of bleeding that won't stop and she dies? All because you guys fucking want me to believe that she might get cancer? What kind of shit is that? That's fucking, y'all are crazy. That's torturous, guys. What?
What can I get for you?
Uh-oh. Meanie girl. Let me get the bacon, double stack, no sauce, add lettuce, add tomato, add pickle.
Okay.
Now, for real.
What else?
That's that biggie bag, all right, babe?
Alright, what's the drink?
Let's go ahead and get some vitamin water lemonade. Not real lemonade, vitamin water lemonade.
Okay.
Okay?
And then what sauce do you want with the nuggets?
We don't fuck with the sauce.
Okay, what else?
It's evil. That's it, mija.
Alright, I'll see you at the second window.
Hey, who's number one? You are. Right, guys? Wouldn't you agree that the lady working at this drive-thru window is number one? She's actually a really nice person. But she is a young lady.
$9.75?
Girl!
There you go.
Yeah. Hey, let me get some large fries, man. All right. Lemon and fucking vitamin water lemonade. You understand? Do you understand that we fuck with the vitamin water lemonade, guys? Do you even care?
Do you want any ketchup?
No, man, I don't need no ketchup. Hey, y'all have a good night, too. Nah, for real. You're trying to look at a real nigga. Look at him. Las ondas madre, todo madres. What does that mean, Dave? I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. I just repeat. I'm a good mimic. Right? So being that I mimic well, I'm able to copy some Spanish, even though I don't really fully grasp nouns and verbs and adjectives and feminization of some things. Man, hold up. So what happened is I can't fuck with these fries, fool, because they're cold and hard. And I will wait for them to make me some fresh fries. Now, if it was free, I wouldn't have gave a shit. But when you buy your food, hey, yo, I will wait for some new fries.
Alright, give me a second.
Because these,
It's fine. I'll take some out too. If you could
nah, for real, I appreciate it. I'm gonna let my dogs have these. I'm gonna let my dog eat this shit. She knows. How do you know that she knows, Dave? Because they probably didn't have a timer on these things. Right? All the food places have timers on their food, guys. And if there's no timer on it, like if she looks and the timer is at zeros, then that means these are dead. These are dead. It's like cardboard. Ah, Adolf Hitler. I went to your station to comment on some content, Adolf Hitler, and you weren't there. You have no content. So I was saddened. I thought that it would happen. I was saddened by it. You have no content. And what did you do to my live stream last time we had a live stream? Huh? I blame you for the 116,000 motherfuckers that were on my shit. And then people were trying to say that they didn't know why I was in their watched history. Adolf Hitler, was that you? Huh? You secret agent mother F. Do I like Wendy's? Of course I like Wendy's. It's always fresh, never frozen. Didn't you hear? Why were you giving targeted patents such shit, dude? What was going on with you guys? I couldn't really, when I start talking, man, sometimes I even close my eyes while I'm talking. So I didn't catch all of what you guys were getting into. How old are you, Adolf Hitler? Don't lie to me. How old are you? 12? 13? Not everyone was agreeing. There was only two other people that were agreeing. Not everyone. Don't start that shit, Adolf Hitler. Don't try to run game on me, Adolf. It was only your homeboy Mal B, right? Maybe Mal B. These fries sucked, bro. Dog treats. Dog treats. Baby, you're not grabbing all of them. You gotta be like your mama and grab them all. We were talking about the movie American Assassin and how they exploded a nuclear bomb underneath the ocean and everybody survived that was around it. I was like, oh, and how at the end, how she talked to every there was a bunch of different ranks on the bridge of the ship that the lady was talking to, making sure they were okay, and she had talked to like 4 different ranking officers. No,
Sorry about that.
no, you're good, baby. You ain't your fault. All right, appreciate you. What? Remember, you never be mean to people that make your food, guys, even if it's cold. You have to always be nice. Always be nice. And have empathy for your fellow. I just don't want to admit it. Dude, you know how many mods I got for this channel? I got like 5 or 6. And I told you. What did I tell you? You have to put the magic mushrooms in the chat, man. That's what the Siri Unwanteds do. We use the magic mushrooms. 22. So you're born in the year 2020 fucking what? You were born in 20 what? 20 what? 20 what? Not only that, you keep dropping my name over and over again, little dude. Like, and I asked you to stop doing that and you didn't stop doing that. So how are you going to be a good mod when you're sitting here dropping my name every fucking... You came in here dropping my name. You know? Why do you do that? Why do you drop the name like there? Homeboy said he wants to be a channel mod. What do I feed my dogs? I feed my dogs meat. Only meat. And they can have, fries every now and then, but their main diet is chicken. Raw or cooked. They eat it both ways. They prefer cooked, but they'll eat it raw as well. They eat raw pork chop, and I don't give them beef because beef gives them the runs. But they eat pork and chicken, no problem. That's what I feed the girls. And look how beautiful they are. They make me feel calm when I look at them. They like chicken nuggets too. I took them into the Safeway today. I took him in the Safeway today because there's a dude in there and he goes, he called me something in Spanish I couldn't really understand. He was calling me a chicken. Not to be insultive. He was calling me a chicken because of me buying chicken twice a day, every day. They see how often I buy chicken, right? And I go, why you call me that, man? He goes, because you eat chicken every day, all the time I see you, you got 2 chickens all the time. You always have a chicken. You always get a chicken. That's all you eat is chicken. And I go, dude, that's not for me, dude. I don't eat chicken like that. That's not my chicken. And he goes, I go, it's for my dogs, dude. He didn't believe me, and then I brought him in there. And it was just like, wow, your dogs are really pretty. And he said, and that's all you feed them is chicken? Wow, they have excellent coats and excellent muscle structure and bone structure. And they seemed very alert and not lethargic from a bad diet and missing chunks of hair and tons of rashes all over their body. That's one thing about Sheila, right? Sheila would get these ear infections if you gave her bad food. That's that fucking kibble shit. And then my son moved her to a poultry diet. Like I told him, I kept telling him, give her poultry, son. Because she was getting these rashes and shit. And the vet said, well, it's probably something that she's eating, so change her diet up. I said, son, start feeding her poultry, and that's all he feeds her now. She don't got no irritations in her ear. She don't have any irritations on her skin because she has an all-meat diet. But you guys, the majority of people can believe what they want. Thank you, Mr. Stoner. I feel the same way. I'm telling you, man. I don't even do the shit I used to. Man, I can't even do nothing no more. I got kids. God, she is so fucking pretty, bro. That's another reason why I'm doing these lives. I'm hoping that you guys start picking up on my personality and see that I would never try to be cruel to my babies, man. I got this new middle console cover. When I went to the junkyard and pulled the torsion bar for this truck, there was a bunch of expeditions, and I went through all of them, and I got little pieces that the girls had ripped up in this truck. They're already ripped up again. It does not make me mad. It does, that's why I don't have that materialistic shit, the drive for it. It's not in me. It'll all just pass away. So you saw that. You guys saw that where they gave me that paper. I mean, I broke that video up into a bunch of different, I mean, I didn't break it all the way up, but like just took little pieces out of it that I thought you guys might like. And the part where I'm reading that, where they give me right, because he printed it up in his squad car and he gave it to me because I wanted to read how I was in violation of this fucking ordinance that they got. Because I know the Colorado law is you can't leave your dog recklessly. That's their definition. You can't leave it recklessly, right? So they print up that paper, and I start reading it, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? I'm not. It's right here, motherfucker. Are you kidding me? Damn. And then at the end of all these, at the end of the language of all these ordinances, is they need a sick dog. I had to have left my dog in there to where it got sick. It's just a fucking bitch ass Karen called another Karen. And then I think I'm being fucking gang stalked. So how do I know this bitch ass motherfucker didn't follow me to the park and sat there and just watched my car? Because they know my routine. What's your routine, Dave? I go to the park on my day off. And me and the girls spend all day at the park. Not just me out there. We both do it. But you can't let them run off leash there. So they can't get no off leash exercise. So we do our little walk around twice, put them back in the car, give them water, go play a game of pickleball, come back, make sure they're good, make sure the car's still in the shade. That's why I was even walking over there, because I was about to move my truck forward into a better shaded spot. Because I saw that the sun was moving, so it was creating a different shadow on my truck, so I had to move my truck. I'm like, damn, I got to move my car because my girls are in there. So I'll just move it up some. Everything that I had of value, my phone and my money was in my backpack. So I leave my windows open. I walked up to my car. This bitch had half of her body inside of my car. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? She's like, is this your car? I'm like, what's going on? I need your ID. I was just like, for what? Hey, let me move my car. No, you can't. Don't move your car. Don't just give me your ID. Like, she wouldn't even let me move my car to put them in a shaded area. People were jumping all down my fucking throat because they don't know my life or my lifestyle. They want to believe that I would fuck my dogs up. And this is coming from people that cut their dogs open and cut out organs because it's good for them. I tell you, man. How you know? How you know Adolf Hitler? That's Adolf Hitler, guys. PI is Adolf Hitler. I don't know how he came up with that PI there. Are you a private investigator? Yeah, but I didn't have that on tape. She wanted my license, so I had ran back to my backpack to grab my phone. And God, the fucking day just ugh. And you know what's crazy? We didn't even move from that spot after all that shit was said and done, she gave me the ticket and everything. We didn't even move from that spot. We just sat there. I let the girls out of the kennel and they did what they're doing now, and I sat in the front seat and I was just like, this ain't even it's not even hot in here, man. That bitch was pointing the gun at fucking sunspots, dude, in my car. She was pointing at sunspots. That's why she wouldn't let me record or do it. I was like, do it right now so I can record you do it, and we'll see what it comes up with. She was like, no. Because she didn't want me to see that she was pointing it at sunspots, dude. Because she had a fucking laser temp gun. We have those in my store. They're for surface temperatures only, not ambient temperatures. Like inner car. Because I swear to God, I didn't move my car 1 fucking inch. I sat in my car after those motherfuckers left to decompress. I was mad than a motherfucker, man. Because I know bitch ass motherfucker called the police on me for no fucking reason because they be hated, man. Hated for what, Dave? Because I be beating their ass in pickleball. And I don't tie my dog to a fucking tree like they do, which is illegal too. And then I started noticing some of those fucking motherfuckers that I think are gang stalking ass motherfuckers. They stopped bringing their dog. They stopped bringing their dog because they were clipping it to a fence to go play pickleball. And you can't do that. You get a ticket for it. It's a tethering law. You're not allowed to tether your dog and leave it alone. That's why none of them said you should just tie your dog to a tree while you play. Because that's illegal in Denver. They were saying, leave your dog at home. And I'm like, well, this is our home. So I did. I left my dog at home. No, not that kind of home. You're homeless. You're homeless. I'm like, you mean like a structure that is planted into the ground and is not able to move? That's a true home, Dave. Not to me. I beg to differ. I think home is where your heart is. How about that one? I heard in Denver they brought in 40,000 illegal people. 40,000. And the current homeless there, they pushed them out of what they were using for them and put the illegals in there. So our countrymen, our homeless countrymen, got shoved out of things that we pay taxes for. But yet they want to write me a ticket for me and my dogs. Doing our own thing. All right, boys and girls. Thanks for stopping in. It's time for me to pass out. God bless us if you believe in that kind of stuff.